You ever wonder why the military didn't adopt lever actions like everywhere? I mean, think about it. Back in the 1870s, this gun was available in 1873. You work one in, boom, boom. You can reload it, top it off right through there. It reloads quickly. It holds a lot of rounds, 15 or more rounds. The Henry rifle was around, the 1866, 1873. Lever guns. Well, I know you wonder, because I've gotten that question a lot, and it was something that perplexed me too, to be honest with you, because you got the single shots, muzzle loaders, and when these things are out there, and then later in the 1800s, you got the bolt action, the Krag, being adopted and used when you have a whole array of lever guns available, right? Well, one of the reasons is the guns are more fragile. Okay, they're not built like a tank necessarily. The action and everything, the lever and just the way they operate with the elevator, they get banged around too much. You're going to have trouble. You just don't. In fact, I've had some trouble with lever guns just with gravity. If you've got it turned sideways or something, it just doesn't want to work sometimes. So they're a little more fragile. They're expensive to make. A lot of moving parts. Have to be fitted just right for the action to work. Many of you who have lever guns might have had some difficulty with that, with the adjustments and the lever and the elevator, just working correctly. That can happen. So they're a little fragile and expensive to make. And there's some other things. Now, some of the benefits, of course, you got all that ammo, and you can go ahead and shoot them. You can top it off. You get a pause in the action, pull out some more rounds and top it off, and you're still ready to go. You could have a live round under the hammer ready to go. Now I don't, because I always leave it empty. Where's that gone? So, beautiful guns. Another reason, flat nose bullets. You need to shoot flat nose bullets. Why? Anybody know? Yeah, because they're in this tube back to back or head to back, whatever, right? So you don't want a pointed bullet, into that primer. Okay, that could not be a good outcome. So that's a big deal right there. With a bolt action rifle. Now during the muzzle loading era, back in the 1860s, that's a little different, because even if they had wanted something like this, and they did use some Henrys, there weren't enough of them. They couldn't make them fast enough to outfit the whole army. And a lot of the officers just didn't think that a soldier needed this kind of ammo availability to be able to fire that fast. They'd waste all the ammo, not hit anything. So you had all that going on back then. So, that's why they're going into the field with muzzle loaders. You've seen them right here, right?